What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of my latest gold pickup here in this package. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, of course we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, as well as the brand new DYDSS 3/9 fine tally marks available in 4 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. But today, I received a little something in the mail, and this actually, believe it or not, arrived 1 day early. Shout out to USPS. They can get things on time sometimes. Evidently, all of my recent packages and things in the mail have showed up quite a bit later than expected. But I've been told the last couple of days the expected delivery date was going to be on Tuesday, and here we are on Monday. I received it a day early. Pretty excited about this. Quick little backstory before I open this up. I want to talk about why I ordered this in particular. Many of you know that I'm working on building an international troy ounce of gold, and by that I mean I'm trying to get 10 different 10th ounce gold coins from 10 different countries. And before I made that decision, I had only been stacking gold maples and gold eagles. I was only sticking to these 2 coins. The gold eagle for starters, because I live in America, fortunately, and I'm grateful, thankful, and appreciative of that. But then I decided that I wanted to stick to pure gold coins, so I started stacking gold maple leafs pretty much exclusively. Then this year came around and I decided that I wanted to build an international troy ounce of gold, so I decided to lay off the maples and the eagles and get 8 other 10th ounce gold coins so that I would have 10 from 10 different countries. That's a decision that I made earlier this year. And then surprise, surprise, I did pick up something a little bit different, but it wasn't a 10th of an ounce. It was a 1/4 ounce Philharmonic. I consider that to be my 10,000 subscriber trophy, and I haven't picked up any gold since. Until a couple days ago when I decided, since I do, after all, wait for direct deposits to hit, I don't wait for spot price to do anything. I wait for my direct deposit to come through. I don't wait for dips. I don't wait for pullbacks. I don't wait for anything like that. I wait for things that are, in fact, in my control, such as my paychecks and direct deposit and whatnot. And I decided that this time around, since I recently ordered, or should I say pre-ordered, some silver, the new Queen's Beast, probably arriving next month, I decided for this pickup, I wanted it to be gold. So that's what I have right here. Without any further ado, let's open up this bad boy. So this particular piece of gold is something that I've had my eyes on for a couple weeks now. This is something that I knew that I wanted, but I also learned not to be picky. If there's one thing this worldwide lockdown told me, or taught me, it's to not be picky. So I said that this is the coin that I wanted, but if I end up getting a sale on something else, if I'm shopping around and I see a gold panda or a gold kangaroo or something like that on sale or for a significantly lower premium, then that's what I'm going to pick up instead. But here's what I got. A little 10th ounce gold Krugerrand. Look at that right there. Now, for those of you who do not know, gold Krugerrands are not technically pure gold, but then again, neither is the gold eagle. The gold eagle has a little bit of silver and copper mixed into it, but it does still contain a 10th of a troy ounce or a 1/4 of a troy ounce or a 1/2 of a troy ounce or a 1 troy ounce, whatever denomination of the coin. It does contain that amount of gold, but it technically weighs a little bit more because it has a little bit of silver and copper added to it. Gold Krugerrand is very similar, except to my understanding, it doesn't have any silver mixed into it. It only has copper mixed into it, but it does contain a 10th of a troy ounce of gold. Now I am going to flip it over. As you can see, it has the little label there. 10th ounce gold Krug, 1984. Let me take that little card out. I do have an airtight on the way. That should be arriving tomorrow. They were both supposed to arrive tomorrow, but this ended up arriving a day early, and I'm not going to complain about that. So here's the other side. 1984. 1/10 of a troy ounce. Gold. Krugerrand. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coin. The Krugerrand in general is a great looking coin. But you know how some coins just look better in gold than they do silver? Or some coins look better in silver than they do gold. Maple, I would say, is a good example of that. For some strange reason, I think the maple looks better in silver than it does gold. But the Krugerrand, I think, looks better in gold. It looks beautiful both ways, but for some strange reason, I think I like how it looks in gold better. Again, not to be picky, I'll stack both, and I do stack both, officially now, I guess. I know it's going to be out of focus, the silver Krugerrand. I could put it side by side, but then you don't get that great of a visual of the 1/10 ounce because how small it is. And if I bring it closer up to the camera, this goes into focus, and then it loses focus if you look over at the silver Krugerrand. So there's no real way of doing it, but hopefully you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Let me know in the comments, between the two, which do you think looks better aesthetically? At the end of the day, silver is silver and gold is gold, so who really cares? But just by the way it looks, I'm really drawn to the gold Krugerrand. Now, like I said, this is a coin that I have been keeping my eyes on these last couple of weeks, maybe even the last month or two. I shopped around. I found some gold Krugerrands up for grabs. I found some gold Pandas up for grabs, gold Philharmonics, Maples, Eagles, Libertads, Britannias, a bunch of different 1/10 ounce gold coins that were up for grabs. And from a premium perspective, the Krugerrand was somewhere in the middle. Pretty fair premium. Then again, I got this because of an auction. I won the auction, so I ended up getting it for ridiculously cheap, I'll talk about in just 1 second. But I ended up getting my heart set on the gold Krugerrand. And I'm glad that I did, because I stumbled upon an eBay auction. A couple people had placed their bids. I saw that I think it had like 15 hours left to go. So I set a timer on my phone for about 14 hours and 50 minutes. I checked back in when there were only like 10 minutes to go. I sat there waiting. I didn't place any bids. And somebody else did when there was about 1 minute left. I had my phone in one hand, I had my other phone in my other hand, and I had my laptop in front of me, ready to place 3 different bids. And surprise, surprise, I ended up winning. In case you didn't know, on eBay, if you place a bid and you're the highest bidder, let's just say you place a bid $100 and you're the highest bidder. If you place a bid on top of your own bid for $150 and you end up winning, you only have to pay that 100. You don't have to pay the 150. So I placed 3 bids kind of like that. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but it was lower than any other gold Krugerrand that I could find on any website, including eBay. You see right now the spot price of gold is a little bit under $1,900, so let's just say $1,900. So technically it's only worth $190. But because the smaller the denomination, the heftier the premium is going to be. So many of these were going for $230, $240, $250. I think for me it was like, I want to say 217. 217 and change. So that to me is a very fair premium. That to me was an opportunity, and it just so happened to be the week that I was going to be ordering a new piece of gold anyway. So I guess I lucked out. I've been lucking out a lot these last couple of weeks, last couple of months, finding some really good deals purely by coincidence. I'm going to put that right there. We're going to put some more gold next to it. Like I said, might look a little bit weird because I don't have an airtight for it yet, so I'm just going to keep it in that little plastic flip. But my international troy ounce of gold is now officially 30% complete. Off to a pretty good start. Got the Canadian maple, the American eagle, and the South African Krugerrand. Look at that right there. Talk about a trifecta of gold. Pretty proud of this. And the funny thing is, now that I'm zoomed in, you can really tell the color difference between the gold maple, which is technically pure gold. It's much more yellow, as opposed to the Krugerrand and the eagle, which have copper and or silver mixed into them to up the density or how hard the surface of the coin is. Because for those of you who do not know, gold is a relatively soft metal. So the reason that the US Mint, and obviously South Africa as well, the reason they decided not to mint pure gold coins is because they scratch very, very easily. They get worn down very, very easily. And if you're paying that amount of currency, that amount of cash, that amount of fiat for some real true money, ideally, you would like for it to stay in pristine condition. Not that it really matters. If it has a scratch on the face of the coin, it doesn't mean that it's not silver, not gold anymore. But they put in harder metals to prevent the coins from getting scratched up and worn down and kind of dull over time. But like I said, I put them in little airtight capsules, so that solves the problem for me. This one, the maple leaf, is pure gold, but it's not going to get scratched up. It's not going to get worn down. It's in an airtight capsule to keep it protected. Not that it matters at the end of the day. All three of these contain 1/10 of a troy ounce of gold, so it really doesn't matter. I don't really want to sit here and nitpick about purity. I just thought that it was a pretty interesting feature, something interesting to talk about regarding the coins. And now that I'm zoomed in and have the three coins next to each other, you can really tell the difference. You can tell that the Krug and the Eagle have copper in them. They're not nearly as light as the pure gold Canadian maple leaf over there on the left. Just an interesting fun fact. If any of you are stacking gold and you're picky when it comes to the purity, if you're stacking 1/10 ounce or 1/4 ounce pieces of gold, here's another good example. The Philharmonic is in fact pure gold as well. In fact, I'll flip it over so you can see. 1/4 ounce 4/9 fine gold. Look at the color difference. Look how beautiful yellow that is. While the Krug and the Eagle, I don't want to say are not as beautiful. They definitely are. But it just has a different color. You can tell just by looking at it. You don't have to read anything on any website. You don't have to double check to make sure. Just by looking at it, you can tell it's not pure gold. And neither of the two say pure gold because they're not pure gold. Just an interesting fun fact for those of you that care. I assume that you care. You're watching a video about it, but I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know what are your thoughts regarding the beautiful gold Krugerrand. Do you prefer how it looks in silver rather than gold? Do you have any fractional gold Krugs? What are your thoughts? Everyone seems to love Krugerrand, so let me know your thoughts about this particular piece of precious metal in the comment section down below. And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I can read more comments and respond to more viewers in real time. You can get access to giveaways, discounts, personalized promo codes, shoutouts, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. It's all being posted in one spot. Posted one just earlier today. Some of you already capitalized on that. And of course, you can watch all of the YouTube videos commercial free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. It'll be the first link in the description. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,000 subscribers, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products, t-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug, inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. And, of course, the brand new DYDSS 3/9 fine tally marks, available in 4 different colors. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your thoughts on the gold Krugerrand? I don't care if you want to talk about the 1/10 ounce, the 1/4 ounce, the 1/2 ounce, or the 1 troy ounce. Let me know your thoughts on the gold Krugerrand coin. Do you have any? Do you want any? Are they on your bucket list? Is it one of your coins of choice? Is it one of the foundations of your stack? Let me know anything and everything related to the gold Krugerrand, and if you also want to talk about the silver Krugerrand, we can absolutely do so as well. Which of the two do you prefer? Obviously, we're probably going to go with the gold because it's worth a whole lot more, but aesthetically, purely by design, pretend that they're not even the precious metals. If you had to hang up a picture of one of these two coins in the house, which one would you pick? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.